Former President Donald Trump is back in Iowa this weekend and is stepping up on campaign trail. With just over a week to go before the state's Jan. 15 caucuses kick off Republican presidential nominating calendar. His message to supporters: we don't want to sit back and trust the polls. A first on Fox. Influential conservative group launches major ad blitz on behalf of Haley. Recent polls in Iowa have Trump at 50 or more in support, miles ahead of Florida Gov. Nikki Haley, who are battling for second place. We're up 30 to 40 points, Trump told his supporters. But Trump, who skipped the GOP's first 4 presidential primary debates and until recently kept a light schedule of campaign trails in Iowa and early voting states, is not maintaining his large lead. The poll numbers are scary because we're so far ahead, Trump told supporters at a rally in Waterloo, Iowa, just before Christmas. After Iowa, we can put this to rest. We've got to make sure we put this thing to rest even if you think we're going to win by a lot. Trump's campaign kicked into higher gear a few weeks ago, training nearly 2,000 party chairmen in districts across the state. GOP nomination race: how much difference 1 year make for Donald Trump? The Trump campaign's field operation in Iowa is miles ahead of its 2016 efforts. Trump narrowly lost the caucuses to Texas Senator Ted Cruz. And pointing to Trump's 2024 campaign, Kaufmann emphasized that their game has increased tremendously. Their biggest concern is complacency. I will be there at meeting to help rally votes for President Trump on the night of meeting. The support is strong. It's there. But we need to show up too. Another concern for Trump and his campaign is making sure he lives up to expectations that may have been inflated by his lead in polls in Iowa and national polls. If we win by a huge number, but it's a little bit less than that, they'll say, oh, it didn't live up to expectations. Trump told his supporters, that's all the expectations are. And Trump's are very high. If he's below 50, that's a problem for him because his poll average is over 50 right now, said Kochel, who has worked on multiple GOP presidential campaigns nationally and in Iowa. The war of words between Haley and DeSantis has reached fire level, but if it's under 15 points, then I think we'll have a race if the field solidifies, added Centers, a veteran of multiple presidential, gubernatorial and congressional campaigns. He served as communications director for former Iowa Governor Terry Branstad and current Governor Kim Reynolds. Trump isn't the only candidate struggling with expectations. DeSantis, who risked his chances for the nomination with a strong showing in Iowa, predicted a victory in the Hawkeye State, and he predicted the meetings will be very revealing about who is the real deal and who isn't. Asked whether he would switch to New Hampshire, which is second on the GOP calendar, regardless of his race in Iowa, DeSantis